his pedigree, and there was no information on his dam, and I thought, that's interesting. So I looked back further, looked at his grand dam. There was no information on his grand dam. So I went back another generation, and guess what? There was information there. Cow was, I want to say, 87 points. Fairly decent kind of cow, so I paid for a family, $2 I think at the time, for a family, I forget what they call it. But anyway, it's an offspring of the cow. Well, the offspring of that third dam had only two offspring that were scored. One was 72 and one was 77, even though she probably had at least 20 offspring listed. This was a bull that was being promoted as a breed improver. Everything was over here for several generations, or we didn't know anything about it. Why in the world would I want to breed a cow here and reach back in here and use a bull? Okay? Like begets like. Now, not every cow is excellent, not every cow is excellent is the same kind of cow. We have sharp, excellent cows, we have round, excellent cows. Do not breed sharp, excellent cows to bulls out of sharp, excellent cows. Breed your sharp, excellent cows to bulls out of round cows. They'll still be excellent or very good. Whatever, you can decide what your good cow is. Do we have any grazers in here? You're a grazer? Okay, we got some grazers. You're looking for a different kind of cow than somebody else is, probably. What are you looking for, Marlon?
Good body condition.
Something that can hold good body condition.
Good feet and legs.
Good feet and legs. Now, those are good cows, by the way. But, in all likelihood, those cows won't do so well at the shows. I'm not saying that's better or worse. I'm just saying it is. If you're breeding show cows, what are you looking for?
Dairy.
No. Dairy. That high, sharp, the gold, I call it in the Holsteins the Goldwyn effect. Greatest show bull of all times in the Holstein breed was Goldwyn. I never used him. And I didn't really, I stayed away from bulls because of it. Not because I have anything against Goldwyn, I was just not, I was looking for this kind of a heifer or this kind of a heifer. That was, we fed a very high forage diet, a lot of fiber. And you know what you need when you're going to feed a lot of fiber? You need capacity somewhere. And if you can do all that in the same cow, you got a cow that's going to be okay. I never worried about feet and legs or udders. I know, I'm heretical. I cannot tell you what a bull's linear is on feet and legs or udder. I have no idea. I don't care. You're all looking at me like, what did he just say? What I do care about, though, is the bull a round bull? Is he a sharp bull? Okay, now you will know, you will find out with time. By the way, if you're concerned about that, bulls get a reputation. Use proven bulls, not young bulls. Then you'll know a little bit more what's going on. But I'm more concerned, my opinion is, this is just my opinion, again, it's worth what you pay for it. My opinion is that if you get the round, sharp, if you get the balanced cow, everything else will take care of it. We're in the bull business, we sell breeding bulls, and just recently we had a bull that we sold, homozygous polled bull, went down east, but I didn't care for the bull because he did this with his front feet. Amy, can you tell me what that was?
Spindle forelegs.
Yeah, well, can you tell me why he does that?
Narrow chest.
He's a narrow chest. Can you tell me why he has a narrow chest?
Because he lacks smooth.
He lacks, so he is a two bull. You understand what I'm saying? So if I correct the balance, all these other things, in my opinion, just my opinion, all these other things will fall into line. So, even when you are using bulls from families from over here, make sure that you are using bulls that are complementary. Now, I don't think you, and again, I might be heretical when I say this, but I don't think it is necessary to make a perfect mating. At any given time, I would pick 3 bulls, 4 bulls maybe in the Holsteins. And I would pick that many. We had some jerseys as well. I know that for you Holstein guys, you go, what? No, the jerseys were profitable. We had 8 small stalls, and jerseys are different. If you've never had jerseys, you ought to get a couple at least to provide spice to your life. This is the way you describe the difference. If a gate, by the way, my wife never said bad words until we got jerseys. I will not repeat what she said, but we were moving a Holstein into the fresh cow pen because she was going to calve, and I was standing at the back of the pre-fresh pen watching this, and so she's shushing the old cow along. There was a Jersey-bred heifer in that pen at the back side, and I saw a guy up that gate. And you know what Jersey, are you a Jersey guy?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, well you know what Jerseys did. That Jersey heifer saw that
You're
gate.
the first one through an open gate.
Yeah, exactly. And that Jersey flew past her, flew past the old Holstein that was going in the pen, and was whoop! And she yelled something unprintable. I was like, whoa, where'd that come from?
Holsteins are the first ones through a closed gate.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, or if you open a gate for the Holsteins, they'll want to go to the back of the pen. But a Jersey sees a gate that wide open.
Oh, it doesn't even have to be that wide.
And they are gone. And then they skip and they hop and they're so happy that they're out and about and and then they come back and they'll smell you. Okay, jerseys are great. Everybody needs some jerseys. Incidentally, people ask me, I've had a number of people say, well, you know, I heard the old thing that a sick jersey is a dead jersey. That's baloney. They're just as healthy as all. You keep your cows healthy. Jerseys are just like Holsteins.
They should do great.
Better. We're not going to argue. I will tell you that I had a semen dealer, and it wasn't Dick, but I had a semen dealer tell me one day, he said, he raises Angus cows, and he said, the Simmental guys are like the Jersey breeders. They always have to tell you how much better they are. But anyway, back to breeding cows. Like begets like. Now, some things that are important for you. Do not look at me and say, I want to be like Glen. Do not look around you and say, I want to be like, oh. You have to be true to you. Ms. Rogers, you are an aberration, well, not as much as you used to be, in Big Valley because you graze your cows. Now, I can guarantee you that sometime in the conversation among dairymen in Big Valley, they were like, what is that all about? Okay? It's okay. It's okay to be different. Now, if I was preaching, I'd say, look at your neighbor and say, it's okay to be different, but I won't do that. It's okay to be different. You have to be true to you. When you try to be somebody else or to breed cows like somebody else, it just doesn't work. You know what you want. And I really don't care if your neighbor thinks you're stupid. You pursue your goal. Now, you want to bring that up here.
Yeah.
When you, how many people know what this is? What is it? A shawl? George, it's a braided rug, right? You know how these were made? Actually, you know who made this? No, you don't. It was my mom. My mom would make braided rugs. Does anybody know how braided rugs are made? Marlon, you're nodding your head. What do?
Braid it and then
You cut strips, and you decide the colors. Okay, breeding a good herd of cows, what you want to do is like making a braided rug. Okay, so when my mom started in here, we've got some, it's kind of dirty and old, but you can't really wash these because they'll come apart. So, you know, this rug's probably about as old as I am, which is really old for some of you. But I'm not as old as my wife. But anyway, that's me.
Prettier.
I know she's prettier, I won't argue that. But you see where she started in the center, what colors did she have in the middle? there's some, what is it? There's some pink, probably, maybe some teal or something like that. Do you notice how the colors change? Like, it's not all this color. So, what she would do, I would watch my mom make rugs. It was her winter thing. If she wasn't quilting, she was making rugs. She would start, and she would know what she wanted to start with. But as the rug began to unfold, I would hear her say, oh, I need some blue in here. Or I need some whatever, yellow or red. And so she would include that in the rug. That's a lot like breeding a good herd of cows. Sometimes you will look at your cows and you say, you know what? There's too much 5. They're too short and too wide, and they're not milking well enough. And they may be healthy, but... So what do? You bring in a tall bull, a sharp bull, and you weave that into the fabric of your herd. Okay? That's how we breed a good herd of cows that makes us happy. All right? Now, I like to pick on Dick Mellinger, and I like to tell people, Dick never sold me a bit of semen. Now, I bought semen from Dick. Do you understand the difference? Dick never sold me any semen, but I bought from him. You're going to have, including me, you're going to have people come in your lane wanting to sell you semen. Be careful, the latest hot bull, the latest, whoa, that's a bar, I really like that bull. Just take a little bit of time. Because maybe 3 weeks from now you'll go, I'm not so sure. And if you already put 20 units or 100 units in your tank, what are you going to do? At least the guy selling it to you was happy. All right? Take some time. Listen, take some time. And I don't care if you're a grazer, I don't care if you're breeding show cows. Take some time. Buy the genetics from people and from families that you want in your herd. You get to create this. You are the master of your destiny when it comes to your cows. Hold on a minute, I got to see what time it is. Because I get long-winded. I would hate for you to miss lunch.
Just happen.